Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well. Today is Sunday, the 8th of January, 2023. Happy New Year to you. If I haven't seen you, I think I can still say that at this stage. I'm coming back to you on the subject of badminton shuttlecocks. Very topical subject, something that we all go through a lot of every week. I organise a club and we go through a lot, and it's such an emotive subject. Everybody wants the best at all times. Everybody wants to start a new game with a new shuttle, which is all fine, and most people are quite happy to pay. But I do feel, I have to say that I feel that there are some stigmas around certain types of shuttles, which quite often I think is a psychological issue, to be honest with you. So I'm going to do a little experiment, which may be a little bit contentious, let's say. So what I have is AS30s. That is our this is what everybody in my club and a lot of clubs rely on. They all go back to the AS30s, Yonex AS30s, and we try and bring in things like the Yhelex. These are Yhelex Premiership. Sure, I guess these are about £23 a tube, £24 from my good friends at YC Sports. Yhelex, the new Yhelex Premiership are also at a similar price point, around £20 a dozen. And my old favourite is a Li-Ning A+90s, which I also have here, which I've tried to introduce to the club, but always just come back with the same kind of stigmas. Everybody wants Yonex, and I just feel that it's not about the shuttlecock itself. I just feel that a lot of it's just purely the stigma and psychological. But I just wonder how I started questioning how people are actually aware of what they're playing with. I've also done some stuff in the past about the Humidome, which is a great product for adding humidity to shuttles to give them extra life, and to give you, if nothing else, I mean, I think a lot of people like to start matches with brand new shuttles, no matter what condition the previous one is. If it's got any mark on it at all, it's used, and that's the end of it. However, this will, maybe won't give you a brand new shuttle, but it'll give you very good knocks at the end of the night, and it'll make your shuttles last a lot longer. And it's a great product, your Humidome, and you can refresh it. And I've done some work on how you can refresh it. You just sit it in water and you put it on the end of the tube, and it adds moisture to the shuttle over the space of a few hours before clipping. So that's really good. Anyway, back to my original subject. So this is the Li-Ning A+90. This is the Yonex AS30. And this is the Yhelex Premiership shuttle. Now, there's not a massive difference between them. I feel that maybe the rubber on the AS30 is very good. It's a bit harder on the Yhelex and probably a bit harder on the Li-Ning. The Li-Ning, I find, sometimes travels quite fast at speed 78, where the speed 78 on the Premiership and the AS30 tend to be quite similar. So I think on the A+90, as it's a slightly heavier shuttle, needs to probably drop down to a 77. But certainly in the summer, it was flying very, very fast, and it was noticeable. But to look at, they're very similar. Now, I do question how much people would be aware. The main difference between these three shuttles is in there, right? There's your A+, there's your Yonex, Yhelex, and there's your AS30. So here's my experiment, which I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be received with a bit of, yeah. So fundamentally, all we do is we take a Yonex AS30, which is used. Let's find a slightly more battered one than that. Probably the one that wouldn't come back from a knock. All sorts missing. So quite simply, all I've done, cut the ropes, bust open the shuttle. You can then pull the feathers out, and you're left with the sticker. So what my intention is to do, I'll let you know the results of this, is to take the stickers from my AS30s and plop them inside of the Yhelex, and we'll just drop it in there, and let's just see. I'll probably do a whole tube of these on club on Thursday, and we shall see exactly what people think, what kind of criticisms I get. I think I'll probably start with the Yhelex. I think the Yhelex is a noticeably, probably, it's a bit more noticeable than the Li-Ning. The Li-Ning's feels like it's a really expensive shuttle. The Li-Ning A+90, great, quite like hen's teeth. But anyway, it'll be an interesting experiment, and hopefully you'll like and subscribe this, and I'll let you see the results of. I'll probably do a tube. I've got a lot of knocks. It'd be really interested to see if you try it yourself, and just get some old shuttles out, cut them to pieces, take the stickers out, put them in something else, and see exactly how it bears up. Anyway, it should be an interesting experiment. I hope you're all well, and I hope you have a good week and you're having a good season of badminton. If you're playing competitively, and if you're just loving it, I hope you're loving it. Okay, take care, and we'll speak again soon. Bye. Let you know.